If you pardon the messy work area, let me just go ahead and tell you the kind of system that I have here. This is a BenQ monitor. I like the BenQs. BenQs have been really good quality. It is the GW2760S. And we got Windows 10 booting up to start right away, which is another great sign. But just let's get back to the monitor for a second here. The BenQ has got a couple of different ports. I will tilt this way so you guys can see the different kinds of ports that you got down here. All right, so I tilted the monitor face down and you can see right here. You have a standard VGA. Then you got the DVI port, which is unused. And then you got the HDMI port. And then, of course, you have a built-in speaker and built-in headphones. The built-ins on the monitor, I tried it about, I want to say 3-4 years ago. It wasn't that fantastic. You know, the speakers in the built-in monitor are not that great, not powerful enough. So I have these beautiful, you know, speakers here, Logitech, Labtech. I've had these for 20 years and they just are awesome. So that's what I have. So what I did was this, because I have two systems, right? I got my Windows 7 system down here, and I also have the new Windows 10 system, the ABS system that I got. I connected both of them through the back of the ports, and all I got to do is switch from connector to connector using one of the, you know, these switches here in the back. It allows you to connect one particular, you know, system. Either you could switch to VGA or HDMI on the same monitor. You don't have to go get a KVM switches right there. That's what I have. I got a couple of KVM switches because I have a couple of systems. Like I have the BenQ KVM switch down there, and I have the I don't really know. I think it's Cool something, Link Cool switch. The switches work great, but there's no need for it because I've got some modern systems that can handle both switches. I mean, handle both computers. I got the VGA and the HDMI. So that was a good choice for me. So that's the way I'm going to connect it, and that's what we got. So that's how you do the monitor setup for this. If you didn't have another monitor, if you didn't have another system and this was the only system you had, you could connect it directly to the HDMI port to HDMI. Okay, it's pretty simple. Again, you're not connecting to the motherboard, which is there. You're connecting to the actual graphics board, which is there. You never want to cross the two, because then what's the point of having a graphics card if you're not connecting to it? Okay, that's a mistake that a lot of people make when they're getting a system and they think, oh my God, the system is slow. No, you're just using all of the motherboard processing power for your graphics instead of the actual, graphics card, which is right there, goes across, and then you can see that's the connections for that. Okay. Now they do tell you when you're using HDMI to get like the best HDMI cable out there. I'm not talking about monster cable or anything like that. I'm talking about the rating of the cable, like a 4K cable. All right. I don't know what kind of cable this is. I'm going to test it later on when I have a moment. But you don't need. If you're going to do a cable, HDMI cable, you don't want to just stick with a 1080p cable, although they say there really isn't a big difference. But eventually, if you're going to do 4K, which we know this graphics card here is definitely capable of doing 4K, you definitely want to get a 4K cable, okay? So that's about it. All right, we'll see you in a little bit.